Sports Beat.
All right, the Utes back in the Huntsman Center tonight, looking to keep things rolling right along. They've won 3 in a row. Arizona State in town tonight. Utes fell behind early by 9, but then guess who? Here comes Parker Van Dyke. Man, he's been hot the last couple weeks. Drops into 3. A couple minutes later, Van Dyke again, his third 3 of the half, cuts the lead to 5. Van Dyke with 18 threes in his last 4 games. That cuts the lead to 5 at the half. And they are just about ready to get underway in the second half. BYU at Loyola Marymount. Cougars down 12 in the first half, but finally got something going before the break. Gavin Baxter doing his part. That cuts the lead to 10. Baxter 9 points in the first half. Cougars down only 6 at the break. Opening 30 seconds of the second half, Yoli Childs drains the 3 to cut the lead to 3. Then BYU would eventually go on a 21-4 run. Zach Celius starts the run with the 3. Then Baxter keeps it going. That ties things up at 58 with 4.5 left. Baxter finished with 13. Then it's back to Celius. 6-point Cougar lead with under 2 minutes left. Zach, big game today. 4 of 4 from 3 land off the bench. Cougars, they made 18 straight free throws to end the game. They held Loyola without a field goal for the final 9 minutes. They get the win by 8. Utah State at Air Force. Aggies were down 7 early, but then they'd light it up from 3. Diego Brito, the 3 ball. Sam Merrill, another 3, 17-2 run to take a 9-point lead. Then Neemias Queta, the hammer. Utah State with a 7-point lead at the half. Sam Merrill gets it going 5 minutes into the second half. His second 3 of the game. Minute later, Queta has it inside. Utah State ups the lead to 10. Queta with 17. Then the Aggies really start to pull away. Merrill, another long ball. Merrill finished with 20. Aggies get their 20th win, 76-62 the final. Utah State back home with New Mexico on Wednesday. Weaver State hosting Montana State, both tied for 3rd in the Big Sky. Wildcats pull away in the second half. Jarek Harding, 3 of his 28. Then Burkott Chapman, he'll drop one in. Burkott with 14. Wildcats win it, now moved into sole possession of 3rd place in the Big Sky. Also, Southern Utah at Portland State tonight, trailing by 3 early in the second half. Utah Valley led Texas Rio Grande by 2 with 4 minutes left, then finished with a 14-4 run. T.J. Washington starting it off, and then Jake Toolson, 2 of his game-high 17. Wolverines get her done on the road. They win it by 12. BYU women at 13th ranked Gonzaga. Cougars never won there. Final seconds tied at 64. Sarah Hampson with a block. Jill Townsend gets the shot and it goes in, but wave it off. Shot clock violation. So Cougars get it. 2 seconds left. And on the inbounds, Gonzaga fouls Paisley Johnson. So Johnson steps up and drains both free throws with a couple of ticks left. And that would do it. Cougars with their first ever win at Gonzaga to knock off the 13th ranked Bulldogs. All right, last week at Arizona, the Salt Lake Stallions lost their inaugural game in the Alliance of American Football League. Back on the road today at Birmingham. First half, Stallions, Joe Bonyon will score from 3 yards out. Salt Lake has a 6-0 lead. Then just before the half, Taylor Bertollet, 53-yard field goal. It's 9-0 Stallions at the half. Special teams, though, big trouble in the second half. Bertollet attempt from 50 yards out with 4 minutes left in the third, hits the uprights. 90 seconds later, on the punt, the ball is stripped, and the Birmingham Iron recovered in the end zone for a touchdown. 2-point conversion fails, so the Stallions' lead is down to 3. 4.5 minutes left in the fourth. Trent Richardson, the former Heisman Trophy winner, giving the Iron a 12-9 lead. Stallions get a shot to tie it late with a minute left, but Bertollet misses from 48 yards. Stallions fall to 0-2. They home opener, Rice-Eccles Stadium, Saturday, 1 o'clock against the Arizona Hotshots. All right, NBA All-Star Saturday night. Donovan Mitchell, the reigning dunk champ, not defending his title this year, but he was a guest commentator with the TNT crew.
We have the reigning champion, the reigning slam dunk champion from a year ago, welcoming the Utah Jazz's Donovan Mitchell. Great to see you. Thank you so much for coming and joining us.
The Utah Jazz's should have been all-star, but I'm not going to go there.
Yeah, we won't go there.
Ah, way to have his back, Kenny. Oklahoma City's Hamidou Diallo, the dunk of the night over Shaq. That got him into the finals where he had beat Dennis Smith Jr. for the Slam Dunk Championship. Skills Challenge, former Ute Kyle Kuzma won the Rising Stars MVP last night, but tonight Kuz knocked out of the skills contest in the first round by the Mavs' Luka Doncic. Celtics' Jason Tatum won the skills contest, and Joe Harris of the Nets won the three-point contest. Former Weaver State Wildcat Damian Lillard knocked out in the first round. 3A and 4A high school state wrestling championships in Orem. The match of the night right here between two-time champ Jared Jorgensen from Oregon and Channing Warner of Juab. 30 seconds left. Warner down 2, gets the takedown to tie it up. Then in overtime, first point wins, and he gets the takedown for the win and the upset. In 4A, Orem quarterback Cooper Lagaw picking up his second state championship to go along with his 2 football titles and a javelin state title. Payson wins the 4A title for the 3rd time in 6 years. Juab wins the 3-peat in 3A, 3 straight championships for Juab.
Javelin title.
I know.
That guy could do it all.
Quarterback, yeah, heck of an athlete.
Thank you, Rod. We'll be back.